Okay, so I'm getting ready to crack my Strixhaven set booster, printed in Japanese. Figured I would go ahead and record, even though I don't really know the names of these cards, so we're just going to be going on how pretty it is, right? Alright, so art card, Sweet Foil Land, that's kind of neat, right? And then that's the first rare. No idea what that says. Maybe somebody can help me identify them. And then they've got the commons in a weird order. Well, there's the next rare. And then, boom. Okay. Like these. Put them all over there. And then, I believe that's the lesson. And it's a foil. Put that with the foils there. And go ahead and separate everything else out. Kind of weird because I only got, I guess 3 uncommons is correct, right? So put the uncommons there, do the commons here, and then I'm gonna put those, go ahead and set them in there. Hope I do this in an enjoyable fashion. But yeah, I mean, so pretty hyped about Strixhaven, though I wasn't able to grab anything on release weekend. So my first box here. So I'm not super familiar with the new cards, but I know that they have the nice alternative art cards, which is what I'm looking. Having a little trouble here. The packs on the Japanese ones are loose, which you'd think would be nice, but makes it a little bit more difficult. Nice, cool little art. Pack 2. There's no rare right on top, so, but an uncommon. I mean, I feel like the order on these is kind of weird, right? So, and then, oh, I know that guy. That's a cool card. And then 1 rare, and then whatever that is, and a foil. Sweet. And we'll put the foil there, and then there's the token card, and we'll go ahead and separate these. Yeah, only 2 uncommons in that pack. Pack number 3. Whoop. Okay, cool little art. And a land. I think that's a lesson. I mean, I know that one. Not 100% sure on a lot of these, but I'm hoping to get some nice flashy. Okay, there's one of the lands. See, that's I don't know what that is. I'm not 100% sure, but that's nice, right? And 3 rares in that pack. That's pretty good. I will say hey to the magic gods. Sweet art card. And common. It'd be a lot more fun if I knew what these cards did. Maybe I should have done a little bit more research before, but that looks neat. And then 1 foil and token. Let's go with the next pack, eh? So, like, I think that's the Inkling token there. And art card. Hey, cool little bird man. And we've got land. Go ahead and put those uncommons away. I mean, this pretty much sums up my experience with Magic anyways, right? Like, I have no idea what these cards do. But let's see. Okay. I don't know which one that is, but it's nice. And then another foil, of course. So, really wish I had a little bit more commentary for you all. I will say that I've been having a lot of fun following Magic recently. A lot of the cool products have been coming out that, you know, I know a lot of people are kind of haters, right? But, like, I really dig, like, the secret layers and stuff like that. I pretty much, like, I set up the order for those metal poster cards, the one that comes with the Gambit. That came on today, so you know your boy got that. That's a lot of uncommons in one pack. And then we got this boss. Ah, look. Hey. I'm not sure which one that is. I bet I would be more excited if I knew. Oh, and then it does came with an English Thought Vessel from the vault. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that with the rares. I like the from the vault cards. I think set boosters kind of throw everything on top of its head, but it's also a lot of fun to crack the set booster boxes. I mean, you know, it doesn't make the cards as valuable. Like, I got the Duress in foil, the Japanese alternative art one, and I picked that up for 75 cents today, so I'm not super unhappy. I mean, it's a lot less. They charged it as a bulk rare at the shop, but I am always happy to support local Bodax games because, you know, we love John. John's a good guy. We want to give him all the business. And I don't mind spending 50 cents extra. I think the card was actually like 32 cents, and I paid 75, but it's always nice to support your local. Hey, that's the lightning bolt. That's a good one right there. Hello, I know that because I was looking at a lightning bolt earlier. I think that's the lightning bolt. That's a $30 card. Booyah. Go ahead and slap that onto the stack and say hallelujah. Glory, glory. Now, you know, just for the record here, I don't, and I think this is the one where you can have as many of them as you want in the deck. So that's a nice foil. If it is, that would be great. But, you know, just for the record here, these are not for sale. These go into Sean's personal collection and probably never get played, and just appreciated every once in a while. But you know what? Like, maybe one day I will sell cards, but that day is not today. Maybe, you know, things change, right? So, but I do enjoy collecting. I literally almost bought one of these. And I was like, you know what? I was about to be like, $30 isn't too much, but I better crack my box first. So, well, from the vault, Birthing Bows. Okay. I mean, that's kind of neat, but not the coolest thing in the world. You know, I mean, it's pretty neat. I mean, it's just nice to be excited, right? It's a cool art card, some lands. Right on top, this rare. All right. And then let's go commons. The common, I know a lot of people were talking about these for Pauper. I wonder how they're going to affect that. I mean, I only have a white, like, weenie deck for Pauper, like, based off of heroic triggers. I remember this guy's supposed to be cool, right? I will enjoy that, maybe. I mean, if I ever spend the time to actually figure out what these cards say, right? And then that guy. But yeah, all right. So like the set boosters in Japanese are just, I mean, like maybe I shouldn't have bought that Duress. I might even find a foil one in here, but I like Duress. Duress is one of those kind of like iconic cards for me that in older decks I would always run. So that and like him and Turok, right? I mean, love me some him. And then of course we got to have some love for our, that's right off the back. Right off the back, I don't know, Skyshroud Behemoth. Okay. I mean, always fun to get those. And then sweet art card. But yeah, like Dark Ritual, Hymn to Turok, Duress. Always, you know, hand hate is where it's at. Though if you ask Rye Guy, not shy of Rye Guy Games, he might tell you it's all about control because he loves him some blue-white control. See? He's those for Popper. And then, yeah, I saw it off the back there. There's another cool card. And we got our uncommons. It would be so much cooler if I could read. I know that I've just been super hyped about this set. So, like, I know, like, I'm not super familiar with everything. Like, this is probably a good one, right? Like, I don't know. But it looks cool. I like that. Man, these art styles, when they do these alternative art styles, they just get me so hot and bothered. I just am such a fan. And I think, I really think that WotC kind of, you know, there's a lot of things that they do that people disagree with, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, every business is going to be like that. I think what they are doing right now is they're putting product in people's hands that is cool and it's a little bit different, not so different. I'm going to kind of adjust this here so that we can have some of these be, you know, because I think that was, I mean, when you see cards like this, I mean, especially when they're the iconic cards. I mean, I get it if it's a card that's just in that set. I think Ikoria kind of suffered from that, where they had a lot of those really cool, like alternative art cards, but since they were, you know, they weren't like going to be played in everything, right? So I think, you know, a lot of people kind of passed up on those, but, you know, they had some really neat alternative arts in Ikoria. I mean, I think Ikoria got the shaft pretty bad because, you know, had they kind of came out with that mechanic, the companion mechanic with, you know, right out the gate, you know, pay 3 mana to put it in your hand, then it would have been a lot better. But having it come out and then having to immediately, you know, alter the rules on it, I mean, that's pretty, you know, that's not a lot of feel good. I still kept a lot of those alternative arts though. I mean, I have a big collection of them. My wife ended up surprising me with 2 of the collector booster boxes, so, you know, that was pretty cool of her. It was a lot of fun to crack. We actually did, the way she likes to play is with draft. Really, mostly we would do sealed, right? And we did a sealed event with collector's boosters, so we each took 6 and made the best deck we could. That's cool. Look at that. That's a neato art. But yeah, we did that with the Ikoria collector's boosters, and that was super fun. The decks were really enjoyable to play. I mean, draft is always enjoyable to play. Sealed is always enjoyable to play, but when you had a lot of powerful cards like that, it was pretty cool. Plus, it had a lot of bling, right? So, right off the bat, Lightning Crafter, Goblin. Gotta love the goblins, right? Art card. And then land. And then, yeah, I mean, that's the lesson, I think, right? And maybe it's not. I mean, maybe somebody can help me out with learning, like, where the best place. I'm sure it probably has to do, yeah, it's got the numbers on the bottom there. So it'll be pretty easy to find which one of these cards, you know, what the translation would be. And that's a cool, I mean, look, like, I'm glad I'm doing the film on this one, because I've really gotten a lot of these, and I don't know if that's the experience of everybody, but, you know, I hope that somebody will watch this and enjoy it, right? But we'll go off the back. It's just a token, and then an art card. Hey, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what that is, but that's, I mean, I really, like, when they did this for War of the Spark, I was very hot and heavy for those War of the Spark alternative arts as well. All right, here we go. Getting to the rare. And I know I'm kind of speeding things up. I don't want this video to be like an hour long, right? And that, I mean, look, Mythic, whatever that is probably good. I don't know what it is. To the stack. You guys separate out all your foils. I keep all my foils in a single box all together, and I try to stuff them in there as hard as I can. Well, we already saw it, so I'm not sure what that is, but that's a good one. And then I don't know what that is, but that's Neato Burrito. That's a foil. I don't even know. What is that? But we kind of did it out of water, but that's okay. Let's art flip. So, I mean, this one problem here, the art card here is a little bent in the corner. And I know some people were complaining about a white dust that they found on their packs, which, when I first heard that, I said, you know, hey, free white dust, right? But then, you know, whatever the rares do, I mean, blue red, always a hot. Sorry, the camera. Let's see if we can adjust. Yeah, there we go. So, but blue red, always a good combo. But yes, people were saying that they were finding white dust on their cards, and you know, obviously, all the jokes that come from finding white dust. So, you know, that was fun. I have not experienced that with any of these cards. So let's go ahead and flip. And off screen here, I did see, looks like there's another one of those alternate. I mean, you can kind of see it's a foil too. Don't you hate it when you ruin the suspense like that? But let's go. Let's go. All right. And then, you know, then I'm going to have to go through and, see, look at that. I mean, I'm not sure what that is, but that's hot. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks nice. I mean, that's a pack right there, right? And then, of course, we've got a regular rare, which we're going to love, I'm sure. But yeah, I was about to say, and then I'm going to have to go through and reorganize all this, because I do separate all my cards by color, and I try to separate them, you know, I don't necessarily separate them by set, because obviously, like, separating by set's the best way to sell them, but I like to separate by color, because mostly what I do is play. So when you separate by color, you're able to kind of just pull out the color you're looking at. And then I always do like a purge, probably once a year, where I'll go through and I'll keep anything that's like 50 cents or more, but then I'll just like bulk out the rest, because you don't really need like 50 copies of you know, some of those cards, right? Like, I don't need 50 copies of Opt. I might need 4 copies of Opt, right? Because that's always in standard, but I don't need 50. And so that's kind of where I was at, where I'll keep play sets of cards that or ones that I know I'm going to play a lot with. And then, you know, but of course we all have our bulk. I think my favorite thing, hey, Mythic, my favorite thing to do is crack packs. I've been meaning to make a modern deck, but I like playing, I like doing things a little bit my way. So +3, +2 red foil, and then I didn't pull it off the back. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first video, so don't hate too much. And these, so one thing about these packs that keeps happening, I'm gonna have to run the vacuum. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but having the dots pop off, I just realized they're all over the place. So, we're having a little bit of fun with that. Gonna have to clean up. But let's see. No. But that's okay. We got tokens. We got art cards. Hey, that's like the professor for the book series that we don't talk about anymore. Because JK is a turf. Right? No. We all love Harry Potter. We just wish she would include our other friends that, we won't go into that. But JK, what are you doing, girl? And we've got our land. And we've got some more commons that I can't really, that's cool. There's a little Birdman. I like that. The whole idea of this set, though, is actually super cool. That's part of the reason why I'm super hip with it. I've got more boxes that will be coming. I'm not sure what that is, but that is a sweet art, right? I love that. Another foil, and then they've got like the school markings on there, and that's neat. That's exactly what Magic needed, though, was another differentiation on the colors, right? Another thing to learn, like, oh, Mardu, Esper, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's just do it again, right? Coming off the back, whoop. Nah, it's okay, though. This box seems like it's been pretty good. I'm definitely extremely happy with the pulls. It's going to make collecting the set not too difficult. So hopefully somebody will let me know. I think that is the card that you can have as many of. So I feel like those cards, the ones that you can always have as many of as you want in a deck, they end up always keeping some value. They always sit around $1 because you can have as many of them as you want in a deck, right? So people don't usually get rid of them super often. And then whichever card that is, which, it is one thing that's going to be weird when I open a regular set booster, is getting a lot more of this art than the Japanese extended and full arts. And that's going to be, hopefully, not make me feel too bad. So I'm going to change up how I open these packs because these dots are driving me crazy. So I'm going to open up from the bottom. Let's see if that's going to be as easy. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult, right? But did the dot pop off? No. And we'll come off the back. It's a token. We'll flip the art card. All right. Land. And common, 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 uncommon, like right in the middle of everything. Uncommon. Hey, this is all the uncommons, right? Makes it a lot easier to collect too. And then we've got, hey, we got her art card, right? What's up, Professor? Whatever your own name is. And then, yep, it's uncommon, but we're not going to complain. No complaints, right? No complaining on what you get. And we don't have too many packs left. Art card, mountain, token, land, common, 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 common. I hope somebody enjoys some of my commentary. Kind of rare. Oh yeah, the stadium. People were talking about this, so that's neat to have. And then whatever this is, which I don't know which one that is, but I've got 2 of them now. And then this guy. It is fun. It's so much fun to crack packs. I'm having a blast here, so I don't care if anybody ever watches this. I really only made this for my brother at Rye Guy Games. And also, you know, I like to shout out my local game store, Bodax Games, for gamers, by gamers. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/BodaxGames. You know, it's a cool place to play. I know not a lot of people are playing right now. I mean, we have events running, but, you know, not a whole lot of people end up showing up. So, or they have events running. I don't, you know, I don't really work there. Like, I like to think that I work there. That's neat. Mythicware. And then that. And then, hey, I think that's the Doom Blade, which is cool. I'll take it. I like to collect these things, so. I mean, is anybody else like that? Like, I don't sell my cards, I just buy them, and I just like to have them. I think they look pretty, and sometimes I play with them in decks. I mean, I guess I get rid of cards sometimes when I have too many. Ruin Stalactite. Okay, well, that's not very good. Hopefully. Hey, look at that, right? Look at that. That's a nice art card. Sweet looking art card. And a foil island. Nice. Right? But yeah, I do like to collect. Really, I just like to crack packs, man. It's like a scratcher ticket, man. Except for a lot better than a scratcher ticket, because when you lose on a scratcher ticket, you ain't get nothing, right? Whereas, you know, you still get magic cards. 2 white. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's beautiful, right? I think that's a beautiful card. And I don't know what that guy does, but he does something. And then there's a foil Elephant Man. It doesn't look like a creature, but it might be a creature. It's not a creature, because there's no. But yeah, man. Shout out to Evan for the Loxodon. Anybody playing? I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like, I'm a streamer. I guess I'm just trying to fill a void there, but I wonder if anybody is playing with the Magic races in D&D, because in my D&D game right now, we do have a Loxodon character, but he didn't really know that it was like Magic character, or like a Magic race, until he started playing it and got interested in it. So we all the Magic nerds in the group, I should say, are having a good time. I mean, our D&D game is always super fun. It's ran, again, by Rye Guy, not shy of Rye Guy Games, Midwest. You can find them on Facebook, but he's kind of in his mood where he's not really doing a whole lot of buying or selling or trading. He's kind of gotten more like me, where he's just like, I like to buy and keep, which means you don't buy. You know, I won't buy a collection from anybody, because, you know, I'm not buying to like flip it and buying to keep it. And to be honest with you, I would prefer to crack something in a box than buy it as a single. And I know that not everybody is like that. But for me, the chase is a lot of fun, right? And, you know, I'll pick up cards that I need for decks. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm thinking on a deck, I'll pick it up. Especially if it's hard to crack because it's older. I mean, that's kind of the problem with me playing Modern, is trying to get all the cards that I need for a Modern deck. I just don't want to. I don't like buying singles, to be honest with you. I like cracking packs, which is why I love Standard. Love to crack packs, man. I'm going to be cracking packs anyways. I should always play Standard, I guess. But I don't play, really. Like, I'll play Arena sometimes. I never stream that, though, because I don't think anybody... Okay. So there's a Mythic, okay. Like, another Mythic. I guess I should have, like, been counting Mythics, right? But I haven't been. And then Rare, and then whatever that is, another Rare. 2 black and 2 colorless. So, Damnation? Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll find out at some point. My phone is the thing that's I'm filming off of here, so I can't stop and look up cards. I guess I could have set my computer up, but I'm not proficient at the streaming. Maybe, you know, if enough people watch this and like it and share it, then maybe I will keep doing it, because I like cracking packs, and I think people like to watch. Like I said, I'm literally only doing this because Ryan's at work. And Rare on top. Cool. Still don't know what they do. I'm guessing, right? I mean, if that was a Damnation in there, because if that was Damnation here, where'd you go? There it is. I wouldn't be replacing. I did buy the Seb McKenna Secret Drop or Secret Lair, so like I got my Damnation from that set. And I'm probably not going to replace... I mean, I guess if I got, like, the cool Japanese art... I mean, I'll play it in a deck, but I don't know if I'd replace my Seb. Right? And then... whatever that is, that's awesome. Yeah, man. Angry Cat Man, he coming for you. I won't play that in a deck. I mean, it is about blinging out a deck. So that is a question I guess I can ask is... will you play a bad card in a deck just because you have a blinged out version of it? And I think the answer should always be yes, right? I mean, because you can always find a spot. I mean, also, who wants to have like 1,000 decks, right? Spellbook, okay. New maximum hand size, 0 artifact. I mean, I have a spot in the deck for that right away. So that's neat. It's a neat drop. Might be a worthwhile card. I don't know. I don't know if it's super valuable, but, you know, who cares? It's not about value, right? It's about cracking cool shit, or cool stuff that you're going to use in your decks, right? I mean, or making new decks, because why wouldn't you make a new deck? Like, you should always be working on a deck, right? Right now I'm working on a Brovok mill deck. It's Bruvok. But my brother keeps telling me I shouldn't run it the way because I'm going to try and get a Thrumming Stone for it, because I've got like 38 of those persistent petitioners, right? So that's a lot of fun. Hey, another full. I don't know. Do you think 38 persistent petitioners is too many for the deck? I mean, not if you have Thrumming Stone, right? But also, like, I gotta worry about card draw and stuff like that. So, you know, I haven't actually played the deck yet. Maybe we will end with less persistent petitioners. And I did the flip. But it's signed. I know somebody was saying that those are cool, right? So, I mean, I'm hip with it. Alright, and 1 uncommon, 2 uncommon. Alright, and we get to the rares. I guess, number of uncommons don't matter. I mean, like, I think this is the Ponder. Like, or no, this is the Opt, I think. So that's neat. Like, I almost bought one of these today, because, you know, and then, hey, foil, rare, whatever that is, which, I mean, it's cool. Like, everything's cool, right? I'm not putting that into, we'll put that into the rare. Big pile of sexy cards, because that is a big old sexy card. So, yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of good cards in this set. So, I mean, I'm definitely extremely happy WotC, you're going to get more of my money. Really, it's, but, you know, only through my guy, John. So, like, don't, I guess I'm going to be buying Secret Lairs. So, like, whatever. Secret Lair is cool, too. And uncommon, let's see. Uncommon, and then we get to the rares. I don't know which one that guy is, but that's a Nito. I mean, it's pretty Nito burrito, right? Like, I don't know. That's probably good. And then that's, I don't know, black, white. D-Spark? Did they put, I don't know. I don't think, well, I can't remember. Somebody else knows better than me, for sure. That somebody else is the internet. So we're coming down to it. This is pack number 3 left. If you've hung out and watched the whole video, thank you, Ryan. Like, literally the only person who's going to do that, probably. Anybody else who wants to do it too, like, if you know, give it a like and a share, whatever. Don't subscribe, though. I don't post content very often. Maybe I'll do this if a lot of people watch it, but I really don't expect anybody to watch this ever. Even though I am going to post it onto YouTube, right? Like, that's the dream. Like, wouldn't it be the dream to just be like Rudy? Like, hey, man, like, open my box. Okay. I'll do it on video. Everybody will watch it. It's fucking hilarious. So, you know, if you think this is cool, if I do it right. I don't think I do, though. I don't even know if you can hear me. I didn't do any tests. I don't even know if anybody can hear me. Hey, there you go. And up, another rare foil. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Here's number 2. Or, not number 2, but the second to last pack. What do we get? Token. Okay. Art card. Okay. And then foil land. Gotta love your foil lands. I mean, if you don't get all foil lands, I mean, are you even trying in a deck? Like, do you even love that deck if the lands aren't all foil? And I think the answer is no, right? I mean, if you love a deck, you would make it all foil. If you don't love a deck, then why are you playing that deck? Maybe you just like to win. I don't care about winning. I don't really care about playing. I'll play, though. I like to play. But I don't really care about it. And then the last one. Going out. See how it goes. Art card. Regular land. Bear man. Gotta love your bear friends. I mean, I do. Like, that's a cool card. I don't know what that is. 4/3, though. He got a lot of text. He probably does something, right? Like, cool. Or common to the rares. And, yeah. I will take it. End it out. I don't know what those are. But, yeah, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, you know, just to wrap things out there, we got some really cool cards today. Pretty hyped about the new set. You know, I usually like to, you know, sort things by, like, what I would keep out of a set. You know, I mean, obviously you got a lot of cards in there, but, I mean, look at that. Just kind of go through it one more time, just so you guys can get another look at everything. I mean, obviously not all of these cards. I mean, I really don't know what most of them are, right? But we'll find out. I mean, that's what the internet's for. Maybe somebody will watch this and like do all the work for me. There's a Mythic. I mean, but I don't actually expect anybody. Please don't do that. I'm gonna figure these out probably one day. I don't know though, but I feel like that was a good box, right? Like, does anybody else think that's a good box? I mean, I had fun cracking it, and there's a lot of cool cards in here. I'm sure a lot of these look cooler than what they actually are, but you know, I mean, that's the fun of cracking your Magic packs, right? You don't know, especially with it being the Japanese versions of these cards. I have no idea, and you know, maybe somebody will watch this and be like, "What an idiot! He got such a bad box," but I felt like that was a great box. I had a lot of fun cracking it, and we did a lot of cool stuff. I had some bad commentary that I don't even, because I didn't test. I mean, that's one of the things right there that's like a few, like, thank God I didn't buy this at the shop. Even though, like, I would have no problem giving money for it. But, I mean, doesn't it feel bad when you buy a card and then you get the card? Actually, that happened to me recently where I purchased a Necromancy for a deck, which is $12. I mean, it's what I paid for. It was like $12, right? And then in a Kaldheim set booster box that I cracked, I got a Necromancy. So it felt bad. Like right there, like when you have From the Vault, like Thrumming Stone is in From the Vault. So, like, do I buy Thrumming Stone or do I just open a boatload of set boosters? And I think my answer is to crack a boatload of set boosters, right? I mean, that's the thing. So, anyways, thanks for checking this video out, Ryan. Rye Guy, not shy. Rye Guy Games Midwest and ButtX Games. For gamers by gamers. Facebook.com/ButtX Games. Those are my favorite places to purchase cards. You should buy cards there too. And thanks for watching, I guess. Later.